generators that are coming in. But guess what? To maintain those generators is very expensive. So we're saying that if persons can basically donate generators that are solar powered, there's also another layer. I've spoken to a security person last night in the space, and he is terrified because he said the level of darkness that obtain in these places, it's unspeakable. So the whole business of solar lights, if we can get as much solar lights as possible in this space, it would be very, very important. Because remember that our ladies, our girls are very, very vulnerable. He mentioned something, the security officer also mentioned something to me last night, and it's one of the things that we don't talk about as much, but it is indeed something that we have to be mindful of. He talked about the whole business of contraceptive within the space, because it is important for us to understand what this kind of scenario threw up. You know, people are there, people will get together, cohabitation take place, and then let alone all sort of unwanted pregnancy obtain or come into being. So we have to be mindful of those things. Sometimes these are thorny issues that we don't talk about, but they are indeed very, very important for us to talk about. There's also someone also reached out to me, and I'm tracking this one. The Montego Bay Highway, the Mobay Highway. There's a major flooding within the space there, and the question is being asked, is that road based on the trajectory that they went on? Is it now allowing a new pathway for the water to be dumping and create major floods in the Montego Bay space there? You know, those are some of the questions that we're asking this morning. We understand that there are three things that are concerned to some of our people. One, the Prime Minister is off the island in South Africa, and Jamaica is not necessarily a part of that grouping. So at a time when we believe that we need the head cook and bottle washer here, the chief servant, he's off the island. And then we understand that the Minister of Health is also in New York. Don't know what it is about. And the Minister of Education, Dana Dixon, she is out off in one of the Caribbean country. People saw her there and social media gallivanting at a political rally over there in the Caribbean at a time when our people are here, and we need all hands to be on deck, you know? So those are some of the questions that are being asked. What say you? Do you believe that this time is appropriate for three of the top persons within the cabinet to be off the island? The Minister of Health, the Minister of Education, and indeed the Prime Minister himself? What do you make of that? We raise these questions and we put those out there. So you can tell us your thoughts and all of these. All right? There's also the accountability process that we have been talking about. You know, how do we get proper accountability for what comes in to the country by way of aid, you know, and also the financial aspect of things. How is that being tallied and so on, and who or why are we not getting a kind of running day-to-day total on it? There was a telethon last night to basically raise fund, or yesterday. I don't know how that pans out. Don't know if you have the final numbers on that, Madam Producer. If we got those numbers, we would like to share it with our people. And we hope that it was a success, because whatever we do here in Jamaica with this recovery process for our people, we want it to be a success, and we gave it our blessings. What we ask is for the disbursement, the distribution to be done in an equitable way, and we have the requisite accountability to ensure that, you know, everything is up and running in a very, very agile and straightforward manner. So let's see how those things will pan out, because as we often say, that opportunities like this basically raise the ugly side of it, where people see opportunity or sees opportunity to siphon off things and so on and so forth. And that is why we have checks and balance. Not saying that anybody is thieving anything rather, but we need the level of checks and balance. And I don't know that anyone who should have or would have a problem with me asking for those level of accountability. Want to say thanks to Mr. Gordon Audley and his team at the National Solid Waste Management Authority. I did reach out to him last week, and amidst all the heavy lifting that they're out there doing in Western Jamaica and elsewhere, there is a couple of very, very large community that, when you walked into those community last week, my goodness gracious, it was literally a disgrace seeing them garbage pile up there. But we understood what was happening, and I must say that I'm quite delighted, because I saw where the trucks and the sanitization workers were out there. As a matter of fact, they were indeed happy to see me yesterday. So thanks again to the workers at the National Solid Waste Management Authority. Keep up the good work. That's Conrad's take.
Wellington Dental, where we know a beautiful smile counts. At Wellington Dental, we offer top-of-the-line treatment, ensuring dental care at its best. With 2 general dentists, 2 hygienists, and a pediatric dentist on staff to meet all your needs. Patients can rest assured of that brilliant, confident smile. We offer a family-friendly facility, providing wheelchair access and a children's play area. Wellington Dental, conveniently located at 57 Wellington Street, Spanish Town. Open Monday to Saturday. Call us at 876-775-228 or 876-413-3691. Wellington Dental, dental care at its best.
Empire Group of Companies is now in the heart of New Kingston to serve you better. At 31 Tobago Avenue, get Empire Stationery and Office Supplies, Empire Restaurant and Hotel Supplies, and Empire Med and Scientific Supplies. Free same-day delivery island-wide. Visit their showroom today. Call 876-906-1965-6 or WhatsApp 876-775-2277. Email empirestationery1@gmail.com.
Make we keep Jamaica clean. Me as if we keep Jamaica clean. Keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica clean. Our duty to keep our island clean. Mobile to Kingston, sidewalk and beach. Bag it, bin it, recycle it, please. Proper garbage disposal, make we do it. Keep Jamaica clean. Keep Jamaica. A message from the National Solid Waste Management Authority.
It's a massive Black Friday sale on blinds for every occasion. 20 to 30% off on the most durable and exquisite blinds. Look no further than White Rose Interiors at Unit 32, the Trade Center, 30 to 32 Red Hills Road, Kingston, and Unit 24, G West Center, 6 Crane Boulevard, Fairview, Montego Bay. Don't miss your chance to save on the most durable blinds at White Rose Interiors.
Property owners, pay your property tax arrears now. Visit your nearest tax office, Linstead Old Harbour and Spanish Town. Pay by cash, debit or credit card, and take your TRN if you're paying by check. Property tax pays for street lights, garbage collection and disposal, parochial road rehabilitation and beautification. Contact your tax office or the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation at 876-984-3111 or 984-3112. Avoid legal actions. Pay your property taxes now.
Kenmore Shoe Manufacturing Company Limited, located in Greendale, Spanish Town. We manufacture custom-made clothes and shoes. For the best quality in uniform, corporate wear, safety, and school shoes, visit Kenmore Shoe Manufacturing Company Limited. Kenmore, the best for sure. Call us today at 876-632-8018. Email us at ken_mor2005@gmail.com. Kenmore, the best for sure.
Host your next event at the UWI Regional Headquarters. Our venue, located in Mona, Kingston, features reconfigurable meeting and seminar rooms, lounges, and lawn space for events large, small, and anywhere in between. Our facilities can be tailored to suit any occasion, from stylish soirees to formal business meetings. Call 876-927-2425 or 876-455-9346 to book your event. The UE Regional Headquarters, where great minds come together.
Welcome back to Straight Up right here and News Talk 93 FM. It's indeed Monday, the 24th day of November 2025 in the year of our Lord. And indeed, you're tuned in to the 93 FM band. And we are indeed very happy to be with you. My name is Conrad O'Brien, the fireman. And this morning, we are going to have we will have three, still having that feedback. Wow. All right. I don't know what's going on there. I think we're getting the feedback from this. Let me see if we can do something here to stop that feedback. You still getting it, Madam Producer? Still there? A little better there. All right. Colin? Hi, Colin? Colin? Oh. Colin? Hi, Colin? Is he on? All right, we're trying to connect with Colin Bell there. We're trying to get a discussion going with him. Colin, let me know if you're hearing me. Not hearing Colin just now. So we're trying to get that discussion going. We're looking at the various options of housing our people. So, of course, you know, there is a big discussion about the container housing. So we want to find out what's going on there with that. Colin? Not hearing Colin at all. You want to take him off and find out if he's... Colin? Take him off and find out if he's hearing us. All right. We're trying to get that going. Get our first discussion going. We'll have three discussions this morning. We'll be having Colin Bell talking about the, you know, how do we get back our people in housing and, you know, some options that are out there. And he has been talking to some contractors, some engineer, and they have some ideas as to how they believe that we can get that going. All right, so we're actually up on the channel, the Portland Spice TV channel as well. So we are trying to get connected there. I'm seeing Colin up on the screen with me here. Hi, Colin. Colin. Not hearing Colin at all. Colin? Not hearing Colin at all. I don't know what's going on there. They're trying to get
the phone line.
Yes, I'm hearing you now, Colin. Colin? No. Colin? I heard him, his voice came through just now, but I don't know what's going on there. All right. So as I was saying earlier, that we are looking at the various options in housing our people. Colin? in housing our people, and of course, Colin has some ideas as to how we can get that going. So, Colin, all right, we're trying to see to work that through. I don't know, Colin, if it's the connectivity that we're working through is the problem here. Already. Okay, so let's see how we can fix that. In the meantime, we understand that there was a telethon last night, and
switch it. You're not more.
Colin, go ahead. Go ahead, Colin. Colin.
Switch it, I hear nothing.
We're hearing you, Colin. Colin, we're hearing we're hearing him. All right, you want us to, what do you want us to do? Just continue speaking or take a little break and then get back in? What do you want us to do? Just direct me and we work with that. So the telethon, as I was saying, I don't know how it went last night. I'm sure we'll get some updates on that during the course of the program to share with you. And as I always said, that we have.
Well, look like when you go for the switch, something go wrong.
Colin, I'm hearing you, Colin. I don't know what is stopping this, Colin. I'm hearing his cough in the background, everything. Colin? I don't know. All right. We're live on air. No, we're live on air and we're hearing you quite well. So let's just continue. Hello? I don't know. It's not working at all. Already, it's the Gleaner is carrying SBAJ sounds SOS, small business call for cash aid, loan freeze to jumpstart their commerce. All right, so let's see how that will go. So small business call for cash aid, loan freeze to jumpstart their business. And we're seeing a picture here of the president of the Small Business Association, Garnet Reed, president of the SBAJ, Small Business Association of Jamaica. And they're saying, they're asking for the powers that be to stop that. Hello, Colin?
Hello, morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you doing?
Oh, not hear me, but me not hear him.
I'm hearing Colin very well. Oh. Colin, maybe you need to...
Where y'all listen, pan?
Huh? I'm hearing you through my headset.
I don't know why.
Uh-huh. All right. Maybe I need to shut down what I have here, Colin, and just go straight with you.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So let's see if the powers that be will heed to what the Small Business Association is asking them to do, to freeze the loan and give them a payment holiday. Hello? All right, let's go for a quick break. Suka.
journey on, journey on. Yeah, from innocence to experience, from dependence to independence, journey, journey on. Well, now I have loved and I have been loved. I have judged and I have been judged. Journey, journey on. So whether come or storm, there's a victory. 'Cause I'm in all and all is in me. Journey, journey on. Journey, oh journey. And I never get weary. Journey, oh journey. Still I never get weary. I was captured on the banks of the river Nile, carried far behind the seven seas. Journey, journey on. So I left my home in the morning. I wanna go home in the evening. Journey, journey on. Well, the years have come and the years have gone. Still the Son of Man keeps a trotting on. Journey, journey on. Yeah, from innocence to experience, from dependence to independence. Journey, journey on. Well, now I have loved and I have been loved. I have judged and I have been judged. Journey, journey on. So whether come or storm, there's a victory. 'Cause I'm in all and all is in me. Journey, journey on. Journey, oh journey. And I never get weary. Journey, oh journey.
Bobby,
Yes. Welcome. We're back.
you hearing me on the phone?
Yes, we're hearing you, Colin. We're hearing you
If
coming.
you're hearing me on the phone, I am not hearing you.
I don't know what's going on there, my
And
brother.
it's the phone we're using and I have nothing to do with the YouTube broadcast.
So I don't know what's going on there. It's a little bit tired. All right, let's take off Colin for the time being and try a call, get a caller in and see if the call is coming through. Let's get a call in and see if the call is. Let's go to the phone lines and see if the call is coming through. We're going to announce the numbers. The number 876-212-9824. All right, Colin. So we're going to take you out and take a call for the time being and see what's going on to see if we can sort that through. All right. So you're in tune to the 93 FM. You're listening to Straight Up. My name is Conrad O'Brien, and indeed, it is Monday, the 24th day of November, 2024. It is your program Straight Up, and we are looking at some issues here. We want to talk about the whole business of housing. We have our guest here, Colin Bell, to talk about that. And at 10:10 this morning, we're going to be talking to the founding president of the Caribbean Teachers Association, Mr. Everton Hannon. He will talk to us about that. And certainly at 11:35, we'll be talking to economic commentator Ralston Hyman, who will be giving us some update. And we will look at what is the lay of the land as it relates to the economic output here in Jamaica. Hello? Hello? Caller? Hello? All right. Not getting anyone there. But while we try to get that going, we are also tracking the various things. I raised a question earlier based on some communique that we have been receiving that 3 of the top person in our they're out of the country. No, I don't know if they're going to see if they can get some additional aid for Jamaica or what. Hello, caller? Hello? No. All right. So we're trying to see if we to understand what is the visits for. The PM is off to South Africa. The Minister of Education, she's in a Caribbean country. They're having an election there, and we gather that she is there as a part of their campaign team, and also the Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton. He is in New York. People always ask this question: should our people be out? Those very, very, important persons be out of the country at a time like this. But you never know. Until we understand why they're off, because it could be that they're out of Jamaica for good reason, to basically gain benefit to rebuild the country. So I'm not going to basically just say, listen, they should not be out. I wait on the information, and that's what we ask for, because proper information is the glue or the ingredient for consistent and good governance. So let's continue to ask for the proper information on that, as to why the Prime Minister and 2 of his senior ministers of government are out of the country at the moment. Remember now that the numbers to call are 876-212-9824. And let me just remind you as well that to advertise with us, and indeed this weekend is Black Friday. So you may want to put a product out there for Black Friday. You can call our sales department. Our numbers are 876. That's 876 427 9955. That's the number for our sales department. You can also send us an email at our sales department as well. Let's see. Hello, Colin? Oh, is a caller? Caller? Not hearing the caller. Not hearing the caller at all. All right, so not hearing the caller. All right. Caller? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So it's sticky wicket we're batting on this morning. That we'll get there. Never mind. It's kind of live radio, and we're having to navigate McLaren's mess. That's the Observer is carrying that on its sports page this morning. A deep dive into what went wrong in Reggae Boys' World Cup campaign amid head coach resignation. So, we're basically delving into that. Pilots United. Hello, caller? Hello, caller?
Nothing.
I hear the caller just.
Tell you, man.
Caller?
Don't know.
Hello? Caller? I'm hearing the caller saying hello, but he's not hearing me, obviously. 3 United Airlines. Jamaican captains man flight with relief supplies for Melissa victims. All right, so New York, USA. In a highly unusual occurrence, 3 United Airlines Jamaican pilot manned a flight bringing relief supply for victims of Hurricane Melissa, likely first by managers of one of the world's largest airline. That's significant. That's significant. And indeed, one thing that we can say, the world loves Jamaica. The world loves Jamaica. And we are indeed blessed because even with what we saw happen in the hurricane, just think about this hurricane happen in the night. When, happen in the night, what would have been the result? Because with what happened, people running out of their house, the debris flying all over the place and so on, we could wake up in the next morning and see a lot of person head severed. Hello, caller? Caller? All right. Not getting that at all, not getting through with that caller there. We're trying to see how best we can navigate the space here and the 93. It's indeed all right. We're up on the break. No, we have. All right. So again, we are getting a very, very sad story here this morning that reggae icon, world-renowned reggae artist Jimmy Cliff passed on this morning. How old was he? We have that number. We'll get all of that information and bring to you. So the man out of St. James, of course, we know that there's a road down there in St. James that name of Jimmy Cliff, the Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. He was out and out a St. James man, never miss a beat to tell people of his early beginning in St. James. He was 81 years old. In the scheme of things, kind of relatively young in the scheme of things. We know people are going up. We have a lot of centurion. So in the scheme of things, we have a record. We have a song. We're going to play one of Jimmy Cliff's song for you there. So whenever you're so minded, Madam Producer, we can play the Jimmy Cliff song there. Do we have that Jimmy Cliff lineup? Let's hear from reggae icon, the late, great Jimmy Cliff.
Treat the youths right instead of putting up a fight. Treat the youths right, you'll be playing with dynamite. Treat the youths right instead of putting us a fight. Treat the youths right,
I don't get the same sensitivity. Now, last year, before I became a member of parliament, I was able to get better information from JPS after burial. Now, as member of parliament, I can hardly get any information. So I have a question. Is the ability of the ministry to push JPS hampered by the fact that a formal notice that their license will not be renewed has been provided? Is there any detection of that? And I wonder whether any light can be shed on that.
No pun intended. PS?
This way. The information we've been given
talks as a decisive success for Europeans. European leaders are insisting that Ukraine not give up any territory that it currently holds and that it must not reduce the size of its army, as Trump's plan proposes. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen says doing so would undermine security for all of Europe. Rob Schmitz, NPR News, Berlin.
In a post on social media this morning, President Trump suggested big progress is being made in peace talks, adding that, quote, something good just may be happening. More than 80 million Americans are expected to travel over the Thanksgiving holiday. NPR's Joel Rose reports this year's travel forecast is projected to set another record.
AAA is projecting that nearly 82 million people will travel at least 50 miles from home between the Tuesday before Thanksgiving and the Monday after the holiday. That's 1.6 million more than last year's record total. AAA expects that the vast majority, about 73 million, will travel by car. About 6 million people are expected to fly, though AAA says that number could wind up slightly lower if some air travelers made other plans because of flight disruptions during the government shutdown. The Federal Aviation Administration says this is expected to be the busiest Thanksgiving travel season in 15 years, with a peak of more than 52,000 flights scheduled on Tuesday. Joel Rose, NPR News, Washington.
President Trump says he's ending temporary protected status for Somali migrants in Minnesota. Dana Ferguson from Minnesota Public Radio reports.
In a post on Truth Social, Trump referred to Minnesota as a hub of fraudulent money laundering activity. And he alleged, without providing specifics, that Somali gangs were terrorizing the state. In Minneapolis, members of the Somali community and allies gathered to push back. Community organizer Khalid Omar.
What we saw from our president was a direct attack to our community here in Minnesota, especially our Somali community. So what we decided is that we're greater than fear.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says the administration will review the program. For NPR News, I'm Dana Ferguson in Minneapolis.
You're listening to NPR News from Washington. Johannesburg, South Africa's president ended the event with a ceremonial banging of a gavel and declared it a success. Kate Bartlett reports that assessment came despite the U.S. being absent.
South African attendees broke out into cheers as President Cyril Ramaphosa declared the summit closed.
This gavel of this G20 summit formally closes this summit and now moves on to the next president of the G20, which is the United States.
Usually the outgoing president of the G20 hands over formally to the incoming one, but as President Trump was not in attendance, that didn't happen. The U.S. administration had boycotted the summit after falsely accusing South Africa of human rights abuses against its white minority. It had also objected to the summit's themes surrounding debt alleviation and climate change. However, all other countries had representatives in attendance, and the summit achieved a joint declaration despite U.S. objections. Kate Bartlett, NPR News, Johannesburg.
The executive director of the Associated Press says the news organization is fighting for the right to report without being targeted by the White House. AP returns to court today in its case against the Trump administration. The lawsuit challenges a decision that blocked AP reporters from covering some presidential events, a move the government tied to AP's style choice to not call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. I'm Windsor Johnston, NPR News in Washington.
Listen to this podcast sponsor-free on Amazon Music with a Prime membership or any podcast app by subscribing to NPR News Now Plus at plus.npr.org. That's plus.npr.org.
Are you looking for exceptional dental care? Then look no further, because Wellington Dental is here to serve you. We offer dental care for both adults and children. At Wellington Dental, we know that a visit to the dentist might be mind-boggling, but don't let that stop you from getting the dental care you need. We have trained therapists to help alleviate your anxiety and make you feel so relaxed you feel like you're at home. Wellington Dental, located at 57 Wellington Street, Spanish Town. We look forward to serving you.
It's a massive Black Friday sale on blinds for every occasion. 20 to 30% off on the most durable and exquisite blinds. Look no further than White Rose Interiors at Unit 32, the Trade Center, 30 to 32 Red Hills Road, Kingston, and Unit 24, G West Center, 6 Crane Boulevard, Fairview, Montego Bay. Don't miss your chance to save on the most durable blinds at White Rose Interiors.
Host your next event at the UWI Regional Headquarters. Our venue, located in Mona, Kingston, features reconfigurable meeting and seminar rooms, lounges, and lawn space for events large, small, and anywhere in between. Our facilities can be tailored to suit any occasion, from stylish soirees to formal business meetings. Call 876-927-2425 or 876-455-9346 to book your event. The UE Regional Headquarters, where great minds come together.
Disasters are a reality. Prepare for any eventuality. Is what this season asks of we. Check your safety carefully before launching out to sea. We can't stop stand, but prepping is the key. We all have a responsibility to protect our lives and families, our homes and our communities. So turn your no into yes. Prepare our land to stand the test. Let's do this for Jamaica's best.
Empire Group of Companies is now in the heart of New Kingston to serve you better. At 31 Tobago Avenue, get Empire Stationery and Office Supplies, Empire Restaurant and Hotel Supplies, and Empire Med and Scientific Supplies. Free same-day delivery island-wide. Visit their showroom today. Call 876-906-1965-6 or WhatsApp 876-775-2277. Email empirestationery1@gmail.com.
Bag it and bin it, every rubbish in a pan. No dirty up the place, this a we island. So keep Jamaica, say make we do it, keep Jamaica clean. Beg you listen to me please. No plastic bag, no fear blowing at the breeze. Proper garbage, disposal, recycle plastic, now make it full up in the streets. Bag it and bin it, every rubbish in a pan. No dirty up the place, this a we island. So keep Jamaica, say make we do it. A message from the National Solid Waste Management Authority.
The following hour is brought to you by Wellington Dental, 57 Wellington Street, Spanish Town. Wellington Dental, providing dental care at its best.
This is News Talk 93 FM, broadcasting from the University of the West Indies, Mona campus.
The rebel in me can touch the rebel in you, and the rebel in you can touch the rebel in me, and the rebels we be is gonna set us free. Then it will bring out the rebel, bring out the rebel, bring out the rebel in me. The lover in you can touch the lover in me, and the lover in me can touch the lover in you, and the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out
devotion. Come on, because you got the potion to bring out the love in me, and I will bring out the love in you. Let the lover in you touch the lover in me, and the rebel in me will touch the rebel in you, and the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love in us. My love is deeper than the ocean. Our love is in need of sweet devotion. Come on, because you got the notion to bring out the love in me, and I will bring out the love in you. Let the rebel in me touch the rebel in you, and the rebel in you will touch the rebel in me, and the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love in us. Bring out the love. Said I want to bring